it might take hardly 1 to 2 months to observe your body, and you understand your body after that. Okay, your body knows what you need. Exactly, you will go for that only. You never go for any junk foods after that, or unwanted things. You know, okay, I want a piece of chocolate now. Yes, you eat a piece of chocolate and you will get sad. Then, or else you will feel like, okay, I want a glass of juice, orange juice from the can. Yes, that's it. And it feels like, okay, that's enough. Or maybe you will feel like, okay, I want a spoon of sugar. You might eat a spoon of sugar. It's more than enough. Or like that, even in the spicy, there are different kinds of spices. Spicy. So,
Ostrość.
even in that spicy also, not every time you need the same spice, like a chili. No. Ginger is a spicy. So you can have. Pepper is another kind of a spicy. There are different kinds of, for example, in radish is little bit spicy when you bite it. So that is also a spicy. So sometimes you need a different kind of spicy. So what is it? You have to search it. It is about observing your bodies. How much you observe, you understand better your body.
Wszystko jest w obserwacji naszego ciała i czym więcej obserwujemy, to powinniśmy wiedzieć więcej o naszym ciele i czego nam potrzeba. Czy jeżeli potrzebujemy słodkich rzeczy, pytanie jest jakich? Czy to jest czekolada, cukier, sok, czy jakiś inny produkt? Tak samo o rzeczach powiedzmy kwaśnych czy ostrych. Też musimy sprawdzić, czy to ma być, nie wiem, chili, czy pieprz, czy rzodkiewka, czy nawet jakaś inna rzecz, która jest nam potrzebna. Imbir na przykład.
Anything. Okay. So these are all about understand. First, try to understand your body. If you understand that body, it is very easy to solve the problem. But if you never pay attention, then you won't solve your problems. Always you have to depend on other person.
Najważniejsze jest zrozumienie.
Yes, it is not wrong because today's society is like that. Today everything you need it fast. So I am not saying, but even then you can always practice these things. Okay?
Nasze zachowania jest takie, że wszędzie się śpieszymy. Natomiast jeżeli zaczniemy się przyglądać naszemu ciału, to możemy jakby rozpoznać, co jest potrzebne. Bardziej. Nawet w tym pośpiechu.
Okay, any more questions regarding those? No. 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 Okay. Next.
Tak myślę sobie przy pracy z klientami, z pacjentami, to jest właśnie to, żeby uczyć ich większej uważności na siebie. Nie? I to jest chyba o to, co wszystkim chodzi najbardziej. Bo to jest ta ayurveda, że to nie jest remedium
samych, tak? To jest pytanie właśnie, jak pomóc ludziom, którzy tak naprawdę nie możesz im powiedzieć, jedz co chcesz, tak? Jak już widzisz, że ma tyle zaburzeń, że nie radzi sobie z niczym, to niech najpierw się nauczy słuchać siebie, a potem można jej przekazać coś takiego, taką informację. Tak mi się wydaje.
Is the question how to help other people if they have many problems and
Look,
you couldn't say directly that
we cannot say that, but if they come to us, we can try to help. That's it.
Try.
We can always try, but we cannot implement anything to anybody. No.
no tak, nie można nikogo zmusić, jeżeli sam nie będzie chciał, tak? Możemy tylko namawiać.
Jest takie powiedzenie w Polsce, ostatnio bardzo go lubię, że możesz doprowadzić konia do wodopoju, ale nie wypijesz za niego tej wody. Nie?
No tak.
So that is and now how the tastes. Now we are going to know about the taste. In the nature
Teraz
there are.
przechodzimy do smaków.
Okay. In the nature there are 6 kinds of taste: sweet, sour, salty.
Jest 6 rodzajów podstawowych smaków: słodki, kwaśny, słony.
Okay. And spicy, bitter, astringent.
Spicy, czyli ostry, gorzki, astringent, cierpki.
Yeah. So, sweet, sour and salt. these three have a capacity to reduce your vata.
Czyli słodki, kwaśny i słony posiada siłę, żeby zredukować watę w organizmie.
Okay? Spicy, bitter, and astringent food, it increases vata.
W odróżnieniu od ostrego, gorzkiego i cierpkiego, które powoduje wzrost waty.
At the same time, spicy, astringent, and bitter, it reduces kapha.
Tak, cierpki, gorzki i ostry redukuje też kafę.
Okay? Sweet, sour, and salt increases kapha.
Słodki, sour, kwaśny i słony powoduje wzrost kafy.
Okay? And salty, salt, spicy, and
Sour.
lavana.
Sour.
Sour. These three increases pitta. Salty, sour, and spicy.
Słony, kwaśny i ostry podnosi
It
pitę.
increases pitta. Sweet, bitter, and astringent, it reduces pitta.
Słodki, gorzki i cierpki powoduje redukcję pity.
So, there was another question. How do we can identify our doshas? In one of the questions which has been asked to me.
Było
So-
pytanie o tym, jak możemy zidentyfikować doszę
So,
wcześniej.
Based on the taste that we want.
no, based on these tastes when you eat. For example, let us say you ate spicy, salty, and sour things. If you see anybody's eyes, if you observe anybody's eyes, there will be little bit reddishness. Okay, that reddishness, if it comes,
Czerwone oczy. Jak czujesz, że takie są czerwone oczy, to już zapewne wiesz, nadużycie tego smaku.
okay.
It means it's too much, yes?
Yes, that is too much, and the pitta has aggravated.
Too much
That is
pitta.
what. Yes.
Pita wzrasta.
Okay. So at the same time, if spicy, astringent, and bitter, when you eat, if the kapha is increased in your body, your eyes will be having slightish blackish color, slight darker color.
Okay. It was Springer, bitter and spicy?
Yeah. Spicy, bitter, and astringent.
Tak, czyli jeżeli ostre, gorzkie i cierpkie zjemy za dużo, to nasze oczy ciemnieją. This is a sign that it's too much, yes?
Yes, that's a sign they are eating too much. If you want to observe, one is the eye, another one you can check with your temperature also, but temperature is the most common thing which normally everybody checks in the household to
No.
know the doshas.
Pierwsze możemy spróbować przez oczy, a druga sprawa przez,
But those are all
przez
a
pomiar
basic
temperatury.
level. Okay, those are all the basic level, not the higher level. The higher level is always the pulse. But these are all just how to know in the own houses. Okay. At the same time, when you have a kapha dosha or anything, you can see your eyes will be slight whitish.
Przy
White,
doszy
more white
kafy
in color.
nasze oczy się rozjaśniają. Są bielsze.
Troszeczkę takie zasłonięte taką mgłą.
This is like a fog? or-
Appearance. No. It is
No?
about the appearance of the eyes, because when you see the white of the eye, the white,
Yeah.
the pupil of the eye, that is where the color occurs normally.
Mm.
Okay.
Na białej części oka widzimy, że jest po prostu bielsza bardziej.
Partly or częściowo, czy?
Częściowo.
You can see if it is partly affected, you can see partly. If it is fully affected, yes, fully. So like that you can observe. But you should,
Podnosi kapę.
Tak.
yes, it will be pure like white. Yes.
And you can recognize it If
Yes,
you
with
don't
lot of
know the
practice.
people before,
Not really.
yeah.
That is
I
only,
can observe myself.
yes,
myself.
you can observe maybe
Yeah.
Grzegorz because you are seeing him every day. So you can observe that.
Mhm.
But generally, if you want to look at me and tell, it won't be possible because you should know what was my eye color before. Okay?
Możemy to
Only
obserwować u
for
ludzi,
the
których
household
znamy.
this can be done. Inside your home, to your children's or to a known neighbors, you can do that. But to a outsider, it's not so easy.
No tak jest, że jak często dzieci są chore, to widzimy po oczach, nie? Że coś
Yes.
jest nie tak.
So like that you can check with the temperature also. When you check the temperature of the skin, if it is slight heat, very light heat, then it is a vata.
Not bitter.
Jeżeli sprawdzimy temperaturę
If it
na
is a
skórze, jeśli jest
very
minimalne,
light heat,
minimalne podniesienie temperatury, to jest pita, tak?
Vata.
Vata.
okay. If it is very much heat, then it is pitta, or if it is very much cold, it is pitta.
Pita, jeżeli jest bardzo dużo chłodniejsza albo dużo bardziej cieplejsza
Okay.
skóra niż tam.
The kapha is slightly cold.
Slightly.
Yes.
Kapha jest slightly cold, czyli minimalnie chłodniejsza.
Interesting.
But it doesn't depend on the people?
It depends on the people
Because,
and what they are
I
eating.
I sometimes
For
have
example, if you
generally the higher temperature than other in my
yes,
family.
you can do. I can increase more temperature. Just take a onion and put it in your hand and keep it for some time. Your temperature increases on your body. Like that, multiple things. If you keep other things like that, it will cool down also.
Oh. Okay, but we can do that by ourselves.
Generally, if you
helps?
know a person, yes. For example, generally in your home, you know your wife, your child. What is there? Every day when you are touching them, you know their temperature.
Oh, okay.
So depending on that, if there is any changes in the temperature, that means this is the dosha.
Okay. And I can correct that by onion?
If yes, you can increase the temperature with the onion.
Okay, if slightly cold, I can.
Yes. Yes, you can increase.
Okay.
How to decrease?
Decrease again, you have to take it out and you have to leave it, or opposite, you have to take it. Something which is not spicy, which is a sweet or something, then it cools off. The onion.
Slightly.
Okay. Czy możemy obserwować u naszych jakby domowników czy osób, które znamy, temperaturę, jeżeli się minimalnie zmienia? Minimalnie możemy sami to korygować. Na przykład jeżeli jest minimalnie za niska, to możemy dać do podtrzymania nawet cebulę i ta temperatura w jakimś krótkim czasie powinna się podnieść. To samo jest, jeżeli temperatura jest za wysoka, to powinniśmy to obniżyć. And to cool down, what we have to do?
Some sweet. You take it, it will cool off.
No, wystarczy zjeść trochę słodkiego i temperatura spadnie.
One spoon of sugar.
Yes, it is enough.
Really?
Yes, that's enough. When you put it into the mouth, automatically it cools off.
No.
What kind of temperature are we talking about when regular is 36.6? What value are you talking
Not
about?
always a person has 36.6.
Okay,
No.
but
More or less. More or less, yes.
So tell me,
So that
according so
that degree
36.5
temperature, no, you cannot measure with the temperature, no.
No.
No, because for example, pitta has two different kinds of phases. That means higher temperature as well as very low temperature. Very low temperature means you cannot measure it with your temperature meter. It never shows in your temperature meter.
We just talking about feeling, not a
Feeling itself.
Feeling, not temperature real.
Yes, the temperature real is, these are the feelings.
The feelings.
Yes, but we cannot measure it with the temperature, no.
Okay.
No.
These
To
are
jest-
measured only with your palm, on the outside of the skin, not even inside.
Okay, tell us please, in which situation we can apply it?
For example, let us say in the morning you wake up and you say, today I feel tired. I am unable to get up. I have some joint pains.
Like
I'm
always.
feeling my knee is paining and everything. You can immediately touch and see what is the temperature with your hand. When you touch it, if you know that person before what was the temperature, it is very easy. Just you place your hand like that, you can easily know what is the temperature. And depending on the temperature, you can identify what they are suffering from.
Hmm.
And in this situation, I feel anxiety and joint problems.
That is, it is Vata.
And the temperature
directly.
was higher
Yes,
in this situation.
Vata. Vata. So
And I should take 1 spoon of sugar.
maybe sugar, sour,
Okay.
salt,
Uh-huh.
maybe mix. Normally we say as it's always better to eat all the 6 tastes in the food, not to omit anything. That is when you can regain the balance.
Tak, żeby zachować balans, jest najlepiej każdego dnia jeść potrawy z tymi wszystkimi smakami
Because
połączonymi.
not every person can be an expert in touching and telling and everything, or we cannot identify exactly all the time unless you are only into that profession. Okay, so then you can find it out if you are in a profession. Only as every day you are looking for years, then you develop that kind of okay, by saying okay, we can say okay, this person is having this, but normally it's not such easy. So generally you can identify like this.
Tak, czyli my w naszym
O podnoszeniu się czy obniżaniu temperatury, ale pod wpływem dotyku, tak? Nie
to jakby nie jest temperatura mierzona przez termometr,
tak,
tylko
tak,
nasze
to właśnie,
odczucie.
Tylko to dotyczy naszych odczuć.
In the temperature thermometer, only if your body temperature rises, only it shows. Not only body temperature, inside your blood level has to increase. That is when it shows. But without that itself, you have a fever normally. There are fevers which never connects into the blood level. It connects only the skin level or the muscle level. So those things you cannot measure it with your temperature meter, no. It's a bit complicated, yes?
Okay. So it's complicated, yes, but we only can feel that by touching the skin,
Yes, you
nothing
can
else.
feel, yes.
If you have something like fever in the muscles,
Yes,
or,
yes, you can feel it. Easily you can feel it.
okay.
And now, depending on our age, our body is ruled by certain doshas.
W zależności od naszego wieku, nasze ciało jest jakby podatne na inne dosze.
0 to 35. From 0 to 35, our body is ruled by kapha dosha.
Do 25 roku u nas dominuje kafa. 25.
35.
30?
35.
Okay, 35.
From 35 to 70, our body is ruled by pitta.
Od 35 do 70
From 70
Główną
and
doszą jest
above,
pitta.
it is ruled by vata.
po 70 roku wata.
After 70. So, during the kapha period, 0 to 35, whatever you eat, your body will digest. And you won't be having that much of any problems or anything. You can eat 5 times, 10 times a day, it will digest everything. Okay? So, that is where your growth is going on until the age of 32. Your last teeth will come at the age of 32. So, until that, your growth is there. After that, that growth stops. So, by 35, you finish that kapha period. After that, your body needs only maintenance. So, that is a pitta period. So, that is when the pitta period is starting. So, during the pitta period, if you eat like a kapha,
Maybe
what
I
happens is,
translate something.
yeah, yeah.
Do 35 roku mamy okres powiedzmy wzrostu, możemy jeść dużo rzeczy, wszystko jest zazwyczaj trawione, nie mamy takich problemów i do właściwie 32 roku życia powinniśmy już mieć wszystkie zęby i to jest czas, jakby ten czas wzrostu i dopiero od tego czasu wchodzimy w następny okres, kiedy potrzebujemy już tylko, jakby powiedzieć, serwisu, a nie mamy już wzrostu.
Okay. From 35 to 70 it is a pitta period, and during that period if we eat like a kapha period, what happens is we develop a digestive problems because
Jeżeli po tym roku 35 jemy tak samo jak wcześniej, to mamy problemy
because our body doesn't need that much of nutrition or anything, it needs only the nutrition to maintain our body.
nie potrzebujemy tyle
Wartości odżywczych.
wartości odżywczych do wzrostu, tylko potrzebujemy tyle do podtrzymania.
So normally we say 2 times food is enough for a person.
Normalnie 2 razy dziennie jest wystarczające, jeżeli chodzi o odżywianie.
Okay, after 35, after 70 to rest of the life, it is a vata period, so you can eat only once.
Po
If you
70
want to
roku
be healthy and longer life.
można
This is
jeść,
the secret.
można jeść tylko raz i to jest nawet wskazane, jeżeli chce się żyć długo.
I mało najlepiej jest.
Na pewno się oczywiście zmniejszą ludzi powyżej takiego starszych ludzi, prawda? To my im ciągle chcemy dawać jeść, bo nam się wydaje, że oni mało jedzą.
Okay, this is generally the people older don't want to eat as much,
Yes.
but generally people think that they should. Yes, and
If
they are giving them
yes,
as
when
much
they
as
eat,
possible.
that is when they get the diseases,
O,
when they never listens to the body.
o. Tego starsi ludzie mają choroby, bo nie słuchają ciała, słuchają innych ludzi, którzy każą im jeść.
Okay, and there were any doubt regarding these things? Is it clear? Yes. So another questions which I saw was about yoga and abhyanga.
Jo,
Abhyanga,
bienda.
massage. Yeah. So the thing is yoga. How much you all know about yoga? What it does to the body?
Proszę, powiedz nam.
Tak, czy ktoś wie, co yoga powoduje w ciele? Pytanie.
What it does?
I think that we associate yoga mostly with the physical body,
Mhm.
but in fact it's about the mind and breathing and yeah, and so emotions, everything.
Yes, that is right. Yes.
In the very first yoga scripts there was one asana or
Mhm.
maybe two,
Mhm.
yeah, just a sitting pose,
Mhm.
and we have now thousands, which is development.
That we cannot do anything. The people needs different how we eat different foods. The people also need different
Exactly.
things. So
And
we cannot answer those things. Better to leave.
And we have to have all these poses to calm the body, to come to the mind as a next step, something like that.
Are you sure all the yoga people are calm?
Sorry?
All the yoga people are calmer people? Are you sure about it?
I think it depends, but I think the aim is to make their body easy,
Aim is okay.
busy, so that they can calm the mind.
Yeah. Always okay. Coming to the point. Yes, what she told is right, but at the same time, yoga is an exercise. Whatever you do, the exercises, it imbalances pitta. Okay? Any exercise, it never matters what, not only yoga, whatever you do, the moment in your body, the pitta increases. So,
Każde ćwiczenie powoduje wzrost pity. Każdy
So-
rodzaj ćwiczeń, i w tym również yoga.
so and yoga has a capacity to decrease the vata.
Ogólnie
Okay.
yoga powoduje zmniejszenie się waty.
But until you do the yoga only, the moment you stop the yoga, all the things will pop out.
Wszystko działa, dopóki ćwiczysz jogę. Jak przestajesz ćwiczyć, Wszystko pada.
No właśnie, dokładnie.
Wszystko.
Example.
Przestałam ćwiczyć po pandemii.
Okay, so it is due to the pitta which is producing by the yoga, because you hold the breath, and when you do the yoga and everything, there is a changes in the pitta which is occurring in your body, and that pitta can imbalance your body later on. So most of the yogic people, when you check any pulse or anything, they say they doesn't have anything, but when you check internally, they have always a problem, and it shows only at the older age.
Tak, znaczy każde ćwiczenie, mniej więcej yoga, powoduje wzrost, powiedzmy, pity. W momencie, kiedy ludzie, powiedzmy, ćwiczą, dużo ćwiczą, to nie pokazuje nam to żadnych jakby problemów, tak? Jeżeli się pyta osoby, które ćwiczą jogę, jak się czują, każdy się czuje, powiedzmy, dobrze, ale na przykład podczas mierzenia pulsu przez osobę, która się na tym zna, pokazuje, że prawie każda osoba, która ćwiczy jogę, ma jakieś problemy. Natomiast zaczyna to się pokazywać dopiero jak przestają ćwiczyć i w starszym wieku.
And also it depends on when you are doing the yoga and at what temperature.
Zależy to też od czasu, kiedy robi się tą jogę, w jakim wieku i od powiedzmy temperatury, w jakiej się ćwiczy.
Temperature around.
No, the surroundings you, that is what. Then outside temperature, how much it is, and inside temperature. Normally, yoga is practiced outside, but in the Europe, that is what I am telling. That is what I. But in Europe, you cannot do that. Why means the temperature is totally different. But if you ask, in the Himalayas, there are yogis who are doing in minus temperature the yoga.
Yeah.
So, yes, if you have like that will, yes, you can do. But does anybody has like that will is the question.
No tak.
Always.
Ogólnie yoga jest ćwiczona na zewnątrz oryginalnie, natomiast no, mamy zupełnie inne temperatury tutaj niż w Indiach i u nas jest, powiedzmy, inaczej. Natomiast są też jogini, którzy żyją w Himalajach i ćwiczą dalej na zewnątrz, nawet przy temperaturach minusowych. But it have also another impact, yes, on the body, the temperature.
Yes, there is an impact on the. I told you, the impact is always when the body, when you are doing the exercises, it increases the pitta. But the food which you are taking is depending on that. It should be cooling foods. Normally, in Poland, I never saw any food cooling foods.
Czyli ogólnie ćwiczenia jogi powodują wzrost pity i dlatego jeżeli ćwiczymy jogę i inne, powiedzmy, mamy inne aktywności fizyczne, powinniśmy jeść pożywienie, które obniża pitę. Natomiast normalnie takie jedzenie jest prawie niedostępne u nas.
Not that much. Watermelon you get only in summer. What about winter? Because in the winter normally the temperature drops to minus, and after the minus your body, because the temperature is dropping to minus, your body tries to heat up. So when it is heating up, your digestive enzymes are changing. So at that time what you do?
We don't eat watermelon at that time.
So
In this time we have oranges and other. This is Christmas time, and we a lot of mandarin. And
but it never grows in Poland.
of course,
Always in Ayurveda, it says is normally, I am telling you openly these things. Normally you have to eat the food which grows in your region.
in December doesn't grow anything.
So you should eat only snow.
Czy normalnie powinniśmy jeść, każdy człowiek w danej strefie klimatycznej powinien jeść to, co go otacza.
Yeah, okay, ice cream is perfect.
So normally what in your land grows, that is what it means.
No.
That means during the summer maybe you got some
Czyli
potatoes
odpowiednie dla
and
nas
everything.
jedzenie jest to, co
That is
mamy
what
dostępne
you
na
have to eat.
zewnątrz, a nie sprowadzane z zagranicy.
So
Oranges in December? Okay.
yeah, these are what?
Oranges in December?
It increases the pitta and everything. So it is not about I wouldn't say that it is wrong or anything. Yes, the people need different tastes and everything. So eating differently is not bad, but when the body is imbalancing, you have to notice those and you have to stop it.
Ok.
That is what we normally say.
Możemy próbować innych rzeczy, ale jeżeli zauważymy, że ciało nie jest w balansie, powinniśmy przestać.
Lots of people after jak są święta?
Christmas.
After Christmas are sick. After oranges. After this.
No, mainly bigos. Probably.
Because it's healthy, it's here.
Yes, but it is, no, I am not saying it is not healthy, but the unhealthiness comes when you store it for 1 week. Because if it is for 1 day, 2 day, it is fine. But if you are eating for 1 week continuously, which is stored in a fridge and
Because it's
everything.
better the second or third week.
Because it's better than orange.
Yes.
Better taste next week.
Yeah.
As many as you heat up is better.
It is always
And
like
cool
that.
that.
Yes. Because the bacteria are different.
Oh.
So
More
it might
tasty.
not digest in your bodies. After, yes, until the age of 35, everything will digest. After that,
Okay.
it starts the problem. This is how lot of people is facing lot of problems, like lot of diseases like blood pressure or sugar, diabetes, and everything. It comes with all those things. Normally, according to Ayurveda, in Indian climatic conditions, you cannot eat a food which is cooked more than 6 hours.
No, według
But
Ayurvedy
in here,
w warunkach indyjskich nie powinno się jeść jedzenia, które jest
because
starsze
after
niż
6
6
hours,
godzin.
it
Czyli
changes bacteria in India, Indian
po
climate.
tym czasie, po 6 godzinach zmieniają się bakterie w jedzeniu, które przygotowaliśmy.
Okay.
Fridges.
But here.
In winter, in here, as I've seen, for 2 days the food is not changing. The tastes are not changing for 2 days
So
in the winter. But after 2
Practice-
days, there is a change. So maybe I would say like 1.5 day or 1 day.
But the food in fridge or normally?
Normally outside. I am not
Normally
talking about
outside.
fridge. No.
But outside the home or in home?
Outside the home, you can keep it. Outside the home, it freezes. But inside the home, the room temperature.
Okay.
In winter.
In winter
In
only.
20 degrees it could stay for 2
2
days.
days, yes. It
Okay.
stays for 2 days.
U nas w normalnych warunkach jedzenie nawet zimą powinno stać maksymalnie do 2 dni.
Tylko zimą. Bo
Tylko zimą, tak? Jeżeli temperatura jest tam około 20 powiedzmy
And
stopni.
in summer.
In summer, it is same like in India. So more than 6 hours you should not eat because it forms a bacteria which will be difficult for our body to digest actually. That is why.
But in the fridge?
Anywhere you, even in the fridge, the bacteria grows.
really?
But
Yes.
you can stay
Now in the fridge that it's summer.
Maybe.
Because you know, you open and close
And they know it's summer.
temperature
But okay,
changes
how
all
long
time.
should we keep in fridge?
In the fridge,
We
I
cook
never
something
check.
and putting in the fridge for
yes, I
2-3
know.
days?
Maybe 2 days, that's it. I don't think so.
It's the same
more
like
than that.
like
When
keeping
the
outside?
taste changes, immediately it is done.
Aha.
That is what we say.
Jeżeli nawet trochę zmienia się
Smak.
smak, to znaczy, że jest źle. No. Nie dotyczy bigosu oczywiście.
Because it's so
Vinod, what about this yoga? Can
Yeah.
we come back?
In the yoga, yoga only reduces vata. Okay. Normally, in the yoga, the exercises are meant as a physiotherapy exercises. Okay. It is each asanas are meant for different diseases. So
Czyli
if
yoga
you have
ogólnie
that
jest
problem,
uważana jako metoda fizykoterapii oryginalnie i każda pozycja jest wymyślona na jakąś chorobę,
okay.
na jakiś problem w ciele.
So it is first what we have to do is you have to clear your body with the Ayurvedic treatments and then you have to continue with some yoga exercises until it heals. After heals, you have to stop it. You should not continue yoga. If you continue further, what happens is your body is going to overdo those things and it wears out lot of things.
So you
Czyli
shouldn't exercise all the time, the whole life? No?
Normally, it depends on your body. When it is needed, you can give some, depending on your body conditions. Or else, normally not necessary.
Czyli ze wszystkimi problemami powinniśmy zacząć od ajurwedy, od wyleczenia rzeczy, a yoga jest głównie po to, żeby pomóc nam, powiedzmy, wyczyścić wszystkie problemy w organizmie. Jeżeli to się stanie, powinniśmy przestać.
But if we have mostly a sitting lifestyle in the car, in the office and so on, so we will often treat fitness or yoga as
Yeah, some moments, yes, but how much it is helping, it's important. So, when a person comes, let us say a person is sitting 10 hours at work, 10 hours at work, and a person is coming to you. So, first we have to see what's his body condition, whether his body can take that exercise. Instead of that, he comes, even though he feels tiredness, he does some yoga. But that yoga, it destroys the body cells, actually.
even more.
Yes.
No,
So
czyli ogólnie zaczynamy
they-
od,
Yes, it is too much. for
od
the
jakby
body.
sprawdzenia
So we have to
ogólnej
observe
kondycji i
how is his
dopiero
body.
wtedy
So depending
kierujemy
on
na jogę.
that, depending on his conditions, we have to teach. It is, I'm not talking only yoga, it is about any exercises. It applies to any kind of exercises in the world.
And do you think there is any kind of activities we can do our whole life? Walk.
That is the only thing, walk.
Long distance or
How it is possible, because someday you can walk faster, someday you can walk slower. It is depending on that, but you have to expose to the climate, not like on the machine walking. It never gives you anything.
Stretching also? Stretching also?
Stretching, yes, depending on your capacity, you can stretch, but you should not force anything. This is important. When you force, that is where lot of damages occurs on the muscles.
No, czyli ogólnie powinniśmy dużo chodzić i to w warunkach takich bardziej naturalnych, a nie na steperze czy na bieżni. Możemy też robić rozciąganie, ale tylko do pewnego, powiedzmy, momentu. Nie powinniśmy używać za dużo siły, bo to powoduje problemy.
Okay. And another thing is, the main thing is about the food. If you maintain the food properly, you doesn't need any exercises normally.
No,
That is a reality. Because, yes, it corrects a lot of things. It balances a lot of doshas. Your food is the main thing. Always remember that. The food is the one thing which you cannot live your entire life, and that is the only thing which balances everything.
no tak, czyli ogólnie powinniśmy się skupić głównie na jedzeniu, bo to jest najważniejsza rzecz, która powoduje, że jesteśmy w balansie
albo w dysbalansie.
albo w dysbalansie. Jeżeli mamy pełen balans, powiedzmy, w jedzeniu, to nawet nie potrzebujemy ćwiczeń, żeby żyć zdrowo. Ćwiczeń, za dużo ćwiczeń, tak na pewno.
Activities, some activities.
spacer, nie?
I would say it's the same like with eating. Yes, we need to feel our body. Yes, what I need, what kind of activities.
Yes, this is mainly the activities is necessary when the food is not digesting. That is when the activities asks our body. If the food is properly digesting, we doesn't need any activities.
Czy mamy odczucie takie, że jeżeli jedzenie jest jakby przyswajane prawidłowo, to nie mamy ochoty czy potrzeby dodatkowych ćwiczeń, bo te ćwiczenia tylko powinny wzmagać trawienie i pomagają nam trawić.
Yes.
Are you talking about running?
Running, it increases pitta.
Uh-huh.
So yes, doing is not a problem, but not like kilometers you are running and everything. That is only until the age of some 25, 30. That's it. After that, we never recommend those things.
But not about marathon, about the...
Marathon is,
No, I'm talking about...
that is what I am saying.
5 kilo run early morning.
It's too much.
Look, it is always too much. Sometimes it can block your heart even. There are chances of blocking your heart.
What's blocking my heart?
Whoever is doing, at one point it will block. There will be a blockage in the heart when you run. Yes, because of blood. When you run, the blood is heating up.
Yes.
Okay, and the blood, the heated up, the pressure increases in your body when the blood is heated up.
Pomóż wytłumaczyć.
Znaczy, jeżeli podczas ćwiczeń podgrzewa się krew i powoduje duży wzrost ciśnienia w środku.
Okay, like that, what happens is when you are increasing your pitta, at one point the pitta drops down completely. At that time, the blood clots.
But what is the point? Where?
When the blood, for
Is
example,
over limited?
over limited, yes.
Okay. Jeżeli się przekroczy pewien punkt, to wszystko padnie.
Jakby zbyt duże
To jest
są
problem-
różnice ciśnienia krwi, tak? Że
Znaczy ciśnienie cały czas wzrasta podczas ćwiczeń, tak? Jeżeli się przekroczy pewien punkt, to następuje
What it
Nagły
happens
spadek,
is
tak.
when your pitta is increasing, your vata won't be working as normal. It also has to increase, yes. So when your vata increases to balance those pitta. So normally if your vata increases, the pitta will drop down, but the vata never drops down. The vata stays there. Okay, and like that if you continue for longer time, there might be a problem in the heart, and such people will suffer with the heart problems.
Teraz zrozumiałaś? Pomóż powiedz.
To znaczy dla mnie to oznacza tyle, że jeżeli ćwiczymy i podnosimy tą pitę, to żeby ją zbalansować, to się włącza nam wata, nie? Żeby wata nam to... Słucham? Wata się podnosi.
Tak,
po
wata
prostu
się
po to,
podnosi.
żeby tą pitę zredukować. I w momencie, kiedy ona zredukuje, ta wata tą pitę, to pita sobie spada, ale wata zostaje już na wysokim poziomie stale. I wtedy nam robi dużo problemów.
Vita
A z
decreases
watą
if we
nie ma
stop
tak łatwo,
just
żeby ją
running, for
podnieść.
example, tak? No. To jest, powiedzmy, chodzi o moment, kiedy przestajemy na przykład ćwiczyć, no to pita nam spada, wata zostaje u góry.
Mówimy o sezonie, czy mówimy tego dnia, powiedzmy, biegłem między
Czy nie,
9
doktor-
a 10 i od 10 zaczyna się u mnie.
Jeżeli to
This is,
często-
it depends on the hours or how it is, or seasons?
Yes,
or every
season
day is the
effects
same?
will be there, our effect will be there. It depends on what is your conditions and everything also. How much your body can take. Our body has certain capacities always inside. So,
Im częściej to się dzieje w Twoim życiu, nie, tym to może powodować większe problemy później.
it is not immediate. It is not an immediate effect. It comes only later, yes, as she told. It takes some years for that. And that accumulation, it will drop after.
Który przyjdę w piątek.
This is because of this imbalance and vata and
Yes.
pitta?
Yes. Because too much of sports, actually it kills. It is a fact.
Yes, I know.
Because Yarek was a good sportsman, I would say. Like when I met him, he used to do, he used to do lot of things.
Co, ćwiczysz coś teraz?
He has reduced lot.
Ćwiczę, ale teraz to już nie jest tak
He
łatwo.
tries
jak
as
kiedyś.
much possible.
Takie coś usłyszysz, to się w ogóle nie chce.
Nie jeszcze, ale,
Tak słucham.
no ale to jest gorzej jest jak się przestanie, powiem tak. Nie? Jak się organizm przyzwyczai do czegoś robienia przez ileś tam lat i jak się przestanie, to jest taki moment cienki. No ja coś takiego miałem podczas jak koronawirus się zaczął, nie? To wtedy wszystko pozamykali, no i człowiek nie miał co robić, siedział tam powiedzmy w domu czy przy komputerze, no i później zobaczył, że ten organizm tak jak się popatrzy, coraz gorzej się czuł, tak? Człowiek jest ociężały i tak dalej, przyzwyczajony. No tak, przyzwyczajony, inny metabolizm i tak dalej, a później jak się przestanie, to tego nie widać tam z tygodnia na tydzień, ale później człowiek staje na wadze po roku 8 kg do przodu, czy coś i nie wiadomo skąd. Nie? I później, jeżeli chcesz się do tego wrócić, no to się zobaczy, w którym się miejscu, tak? I to jest tak. Realnie jest tak, jak się przestanie na 2 lata, no to później 2 czy 3 lata się dochodzi do tego poziomu, który był wcześniej.
Nie miałam dużo więcej czasu. Ja wspominam ten czas spokoju.
Pandemia.
Znaczy bez jogi czy z jogą? With yoga, but
Z jogą,
you can do yoga everywhere.
No
So
wiesz,
for
każdy
me to-
różnie to wspomina, bo każdy
Tak,
ma co
każdy
innego
ma
w domu,
dokładnie.
nie? Ja miałam nastolatkę, więc ja wspominam koszmarnie, nie? To był najgorszy okres w naszym życiu. No,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what about Abhyanga?
Bianka jest super.
Okay.
Jest end, jest.
For Agnieszka only, yes?
Confirm, please.
Okay. In the treatments, there are 4 kinds. Okay. One is Abhyanga or massage or what we call as application. Okay. And the second one is Dara.
Są 4 rodzaje.
the
Pierwszy to
Shirodhara,
Abhyanga, czyli masaż.
whatever. And the third one is Pichu. And Pichu. There is a kind of no, that is stamps.
Stamps.
That is kiwi.
Kiri.
Kiwi.
Kiri
That
stamps.
is called.
A
Pichu is another kind of a different treatment. It is there. No.
Sorry.
It is dipping, and we dip a cloth and we put it on the body. You never seen probably.
What?
Excuse
The
me.
words, it's not so...
I will tell you what it is and everything. Okay, just wait.
Okay.
And the another one is Shirovasti. Vasti you might have seen. Okay, Shirovasti for the head. So Dara. First massage Abhyanga. Who has to receive massage?
Everyone.
We like it.
To może nie
No.
każdy.
Only when it's needed.
Może.
Only if any person's body is feeling heavy and if the body is full of pain.
Yeah, I feel all the time.
Too much running.
It's me.
Yes,
So that is when you need the Abhyanga, or else you should not have it. If you have it, it becomes addiction.
What if the body has a lot of stress?
That is what if your body is having full body pain and it is not going off, that is when you have to give the massage, or
Dobrze.
else you should not give to a person the massage. I'm
Ogólnie
talking
masaż jest
the reality.
potrzebny tylko wtedy, kiedy mamy
I'm-
bóle w całym ciele
And if we feel heavy,
i czujemy się, powiedzmy, ociężale. Natomiast w innym przypadku, jeżeli używamy masaży, czy powiedzmy zapisujemy się na masaże, prowadzi to do uzależnienia od masażu.
Okay.
so because I understood also that if you have like dry skin, like
Mhm.
the Vata type, it's good to have massage, Abhyanga.
To się smaruj oliwą.
Not really. For that, always you can apply some oil and correct it. It is not necessarily always, because the dry skin comes due to the pitta in the body.
No,
Okay.
czyli przez pitę mamy suchą
Maybe
skórę
when you
i
do the exercises too much, that is when you can notice those. You have to notice those when it is coming. So that is when you can find out the cause. First, you have to
Yes.
find out the cause, what it is. Okay, that is why we always check the pulse to find what is the cause. Okay, so this is now you came to know why the Abhyanga is done. Understood? Any doubts? Dhara. Next one. Any dhara. It never matters. Shirodhara, Takradhara, or Pirichal, anything. Whatever. If ever you want to do such things, the person should have an inflammation in the body. Without that, you should not do that.
Czyli
If you
dalej
do that-
robimy tylko w przypadku zapalenia jakiegoś organu w środku.
If you do that, it has a side effects.
Jeżeli robimy w innym przypadku, to mamy efekty uboczne.
If I could remember,
Mhm.
I asked you last time, when we use just regular sesame oil, for example, or for Shirodhara, for taking a relax, like a Shirodhara for spa, I would say, doesn't make any side effect, don't you?
It makes.
Also, not with the special.
When you apply, it is totally different. When you're dropping a oil from certain height, it is different.
Oh my god, really?
Yes.
You can
Remember.
flip them.
Czyli robi różnicę,
Yes.
czy smarujemy czymś, a jeżeli olej powiedzmy spada, kapie z określonej odległości, to ma zupełnie inne znaczenie.
Ale to prawie tak jest niesamowity.
I'm talking about the reality, okay? This is why Edita asked me last time, Vinod, you don't do massage. I say, when necessary only. My answer was that. So I do the massage when I check a person and if that person is really in need of only. I touch the body or else no. Normally it should not be massage or you should not do any
What
kind of.
about panchakarma when we are where our body is preparing for the purification period, and then there we have 2 hours of treatment. So
I have a question, Grigosh. Does your body never detoxify anything?
yeah,
Every day it detoxify.
yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
So you should pay attention to that first thing. You should try to detoxify yourself by correcting the foods.
Mm-hmm.
That is the first detoxification you have to do, not by the medicines which they give. Which they give, it changes your balance,
Mm-hmm.
and that balance will lead. That change of balance will lead to a diseases.
Czyli detoksyfikacja następuje w naszym organizmie codziennie i powinniśmy na to zwrócić główną uwagę, głównie poprzez dobieranie odpowiedniego jedzenia. Natomiast jeżeli decydujemy się na to poprzez różne, czy tam powiedzmy masaże, czy medycynę, czy różne środki, to powoduje w naszym organizmie zawsze jakiś imbalans. I
Every
to ma-
panchakarma involves force. Force.
Tak, każda panchakarma wymaga
So-
siły.
That force it changes lot of things in our body.
No i ta
Remember
siła
that.
powoduje duże zmiany w naszym organizmie.
When I realized that after the panchakarma, I feel fully charged for 1 year. My energies increase, and I feel very long for very long time, for 1 year. So I see benefits of that.
Just by receiving a massage, you can stay same like that charge for 5 years.
Sorry.
By massaging yourself, you can charge yourself for 5 years.
Oh.
Yes.
Massaging yourself?
Yes. Self massage.
O.
Yes.
But every day, like once?
Yes. Every day. You do it for 1 month. That's it. It will
Oh.
stay for
Self-massage?
yes. Self massage.
Czyli jeżeli jest self-masaż, czyli masaż samego siebie jest odpowiednio wykonany, to możemy po miesiącu takiego
You
masażu
doesn't
czuć się lepiej nawet przez 5 lat.
always remember when you receive a massage from another person, there is a pressure applied.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know what is the pressure needed for your body unless he is an expert.
Mhm.
Okay?
Ogólnie osoba, która robi masaż dla drugiej osoby, nie jest w stanie stwierdzić, znaczy używa do tego siły, ale nie jest w stanie stwierdzić, jaka siła jest odpowiednia dla danej osoby, chyba że jest
Without any
ekspertem.
communication?
For example-
Without communication?
For example, when anybody is massaging Grzegorz says, "Oh, the pressure is not much. I need more pressure." But that pressure, is it good for you or bad for you? That only time will tell later.
Mhm.
No, tak, czyli jaka siła, z jaką dostajemy masaż, to nie zależy od tego, co czujemy i to się dowiemy się dużo później, tak? Czy to było dobrze, czy nie.
So in that, which never hurts your body is only self massage. When you do yourself,
Mhm.
there is no chance of hurting yourself.
Okej.
Dlatego tylko masaż samego
Because
siebie.
when you massage, you know where there is a pain. Automatically your hand rejects those pain. Immediately it moves. Okay, it's paining. Okay, I have to do it less. So our hand is the best thing to have anything.
Dlatego nasza ręka jest najlepszym narzędziem do masażu samego siebie, bo od razu wiemy, czy w danym miejscu nas boli, czy nie boli, czy używamy odpowiedniej siły. Bo jeżeli nas
I'm-
boli, to od razu
I am not talking
redukujemy siłę.
about. I'm talking about what you're asking about the reality of the massages and everything. But in a commercial manner, you can do whatever we want. So it depends on what that person needs always. So when you go, a person can tell lot of things. For every minute things, he can tell you, okay, you can have this treatment, you can have that treatment, you can have this. But really, is it necessary? It's very important. And it depends on your body capacity also. We have to give the massages according to the person's body capacity. But most of the time I see lot of people when they do the massage, it is not according to the person's capacity. No, lot of people does either over or less because they doesn't know what is the balance. Because to understand the massage balance, it takes years of practice.
Czyli generalnie większość masażystów robi masaż podobnie i nie zwraca uwagi na jakby na ciało, które dostaje do masażu i nie wie, czy używa za dużej, czy za małej siły. Nie jest w stanie ocenić stanu organizmu, chyba że jest jakimś specjalistą, a to nauczenie się tego trwa lata.
Okay. Lot of people used to say to me, during the massage I slept.
Tak, dużo osób mówi, że podczas
That's
masażu zasypia.
No. That says that it is not good for your body.
I to jest niedobre
Because
dla
it is-
organizmu.
According to his capacity, it is less pressure.
Tak, ogólnie dla ciała to
Too
jest
less.
troszkę za słabo.
Yes. And yes. And normally, what happens is after a massage, it should take. After the massage, a person should go to the sleep, not during the massage. After.
Czyli normalnie
It
powinniśmy
takes
czuć
half
się
an hour
senni
at
po
least.
masażu, a
After
nie
the
w
massage,
trakcie.
half an hour.
Pół godziny po.
No, after the massage, half an hour later only a person get the massage, and once a person goes into the deep sleep, he will forget even the world.
And if
So-
the person is so tired,
Any person, when you do exact massage, that means accurately when you do, a person goes to sleep after half an hour, and then he wakes up 100% fresh.
Mhm.
So
Czyli jeżeli masaż jest prawidłowy, osoba zazwyczaj czuje się senna pół godziny po takim masażu i zasypia tak głęboko, że jak się budzi, to się czuje świeżynka.
Because a sleep is considered as a healing part of the body. Always remember this.
Tak,
So-
sen jest traktowany jako część.
yeah, and this is the next question. How should we sleep? When? How long? Can you please?
Normally, we say our body, when it wakes up only, you have to wake up. We should not force anything to wake up. For example, keeping alarm. Okay, I have to wake up like 4 o'clock. I have to wake up at 3 o'clock. No, we should not do that.
Czyli ogólnie
For
powinniśmy.
that, actually, the questions which you have asked, dinacharya, it is very important to know. So, the first thing is, when you wake up, first we have to try to empty our stomach. That means using the toilet, urine, motion, everything has to pass. And then we have to clean our mouth and everything, because after a long sleep there might be some bacteria or whatever it is, they say. And one who has practiced the tongue cleaning, they can do the tongue cleaning, but it is not compulsory. But why the tongue cleaning came is,
Czyszczenie języka, tak? Czyli ogólnie, jeżeli powinniśmy spać tyle, co powiedzmy mówi nam nasze ciało i powinno się samo obudzić, nie powinniśmy w miarę możliwości używać budzików i tak dalej, nastawiać się na konkretną godzinę. Jeżeli powiedzmy wstajemy na początku, powinniśmy jakby opróżnić nasz organizm, czyli skorzystać z toalety Później wyczyścić powiedzmy twarz, zęby, jeżeli to jest możliwe, również język. Bo na języku tam jest dosyć dużo różnych bakterii, które rosną w trakcie nocy i jeżeli ktoś wie, jak to zrobić, jest dobrze wyczyścić język.
So if you have a practice of that only you have to do, or else not necessarily.
Tak,
But
jeżeli mamy
why it
praktykę
is
z
done
tym,
is to check whether they have some doshas normally.
it shows, yes?
Yes, the tongue. There is a out of
After
all the
cleaning?
tests, one is tongue test. We do the tongue test normally. So that is one of the tests, like a pulse itself, the tongue also. So in that case, we ask, okay, you have to clean your tongue and come. Then
Gotcha.
we can identify whether it has affected or not.
Czasami oprócz powiedzmy pulsu lekarze ajurwedy sprawdzają też język. To też pokazuje wiele rzeczy, na co dana osoba może chorować i dlatego też czasami proszą o wyczyszczenie języka przed wizytą.
And oiling the mouth, it is not there in Ayurveda. This was a fashion which was recently developed.
Aha.
In,
Czyli smarowanie olejem
not in
Pukanie.
the mouth, no.
nie jest. A.
That is only if this oiling is done with a special kind of a oil if any person is having some kind of ulcers or anything in the mouth. Okay? Not for a normal person.
No dobra, to jutro jedno mniej.
For example,
20 minut
But
for example, what kind
No,
of
taka
there are different kinds of diseases which develop in the mouth. Like, for example, like ulcers.
ulcers?
I don't know what is ulcers.
Edita, what do you call ulcers?
Afty.
So some people will be having the ulcers continuously for months, like years also. So for such people, we give those with some medicated oil. We give, depending on we prepare a oil with the herbs and then we give, and then we say, okay, keep it for 5 minutes and then spit it out to kill the bacteria. That's it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Czyli pukanki olejowe ze specjalnymi ziołami używa się do jakby leczenia różnych chorób wewnątrz jamy ustnej, jak afty. Wtedy się trzyma przez 5 minut i wypluwa. Ale to jest tylko, jeżeli jest jakiś problem.
Okay. So that is one thing. And after the tongue cleaning or after your mouthwash and everything, what we do is normally if you want to exercise anything, normally according to the old Vedas and everything, they say as you have to do a soft wrestling. They say apply some oil and then you do the soft wrestling. Why to apply the oil is not to damage the body. For example, in those soft wrestling and everything, when they pull or anything, there are chances of getting the body damaged. So for that, you should not damage. So when you put the oil, it will be slippery and it will be like a self massage. So like that, it develops. So that is and about getting up. According to Indian conditions,
No tak, czyli po tych naszej przygodzie w łazience możemy, powiedzmy, żeby się do końca bądźca obudzić, posmarować ciało powiedzmy olejem i zacząć jakichś lekkich ćwiczeń fizycznych. Typu nawet powiedzmy zapasy. No. Oni tam u siebie używają tego oleju nie po to, żeby nawilżać powiedzmy skórę, ale po to, żeby uniknąć różnych uszkodzeń. Tak? Jeżeli ktoś cię pociągnie, popchnie i tak dalej, skóra jest powiedzmy śliska i to zapobiega uszkodzeniom mięśni.
okay.
Ścięgien.
Yeah. According to India, they say because in India we have a perfect time of sunset and sunrise, almost.
No,
So they say before sunrise you have to get up and you have to do. Why means after the sunrise the temperature is too hot to do any exercises and everything. So that is why they used to say as get up and do, and not on the sunrise. After the sunrise, when you do, your body gets damaged.
W Indiach mają jakby określone czasy wschodu i zachodu słońca, nie ma takiego rozstrzału jak u nas. I dlatego oni te wszystkie czynności powinni robić przed wschodem słońca, ponieważ po wschodzie słońca jest już za gorąco.
Okay. So in Poland, in summers, the sun rises at around 4 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to get up 2.5 hours early, that means you have to get up at 2 o'clock. Is it possible? So that is why.
No, w Polsce powinniśmy
Normally-
zacząć latem o 2 nad ranem, żeby przed 4, kiedy staje słońce, wszystko już było gotowe.
So those never applies for the European people. One thing, and it is applied. You can do it when the sun is down. Some exercises, but the sun should be down. If the heat has increased, you should not do. Okay.
Ogólnie
So-
w czasie, kiedy słońce grzeje mocno, nie powinniśmy robić żadnych ciężkich ćwiczeń fizycznych, a poczekać, aż słońce zajdzie.
Okay. So another thing is, after that, normally we says you have to take shower after this
Exercise.
exercises and everything. You have to take shower, and then you can eat what you want. Again, because
Normalnie po
in
ćwiczeniach
different
powinniśmy wziąć prysznic i wtedy możemy zjeść, co chcemy.
in different region, different foods. For example, in India itself. Okay, in south, if you go, you will get dosa, idli, everything. But the same time, if you go to north in the Sikkim area, in the north of India, there is a state called Sikkim, where the temperature, even in the summers, it will go to -20, -30. Okay, there you can see the people eating some fat and other things. So depending on the climatic conditions, the food is adaptations. So
Także
it
jedzenie
is
jest zależne od miejsca, w którym powiedzmy jesteśmy i jaka pogoda jest na zewnątrz. Na południu Indii mogą jeść właściwie lekkie rzeczy, natomiast na północy, gdzie temperatura nawet latem może być ujemna, mogą jeść nawet prawie czysty tłuszcz.
Okay. So depending on the climatic conditions and what you are available in that region, that is the food you are eating, not anything from, okay, I want Mexican. Okay, let's go and eat Mexican in the
Czyli
morning.
założenie jest, żeby jeść to, co jest dostępne w danym klimacie. Tak?
That is not going to make your health healthy. That is for sure. What you get in here, that is what you have to do. Okay.
Czyli to, co mamy tutaj, to powinniśmy jeść, tak? To, co rośnie.
So after that,
mamy ochotę and what we should we like to eat.
yes, always that is the thing.
I like, for example, something sweet. My husband likes something
Spicy.
or meat, for example.
So you have to make in between something. If you doesn't want to cook 2 foods, if you can cook 2 foods, you have to cook 2 foods. That means housewife has a job of 1 full day. If a wife has to cook differently for every person. So it all depends on what you want.
But if someone has some addiction, like for example, like only sugar or something, they should eat?
No, normally we never recommend that.
Like children sometimes want only sweet things all the time.
Look, the children's until the age of some 12, it is okay. After 12 is a problem. Because when their hormone changes, that is when it starts not to digest.
Okej. Czyli nawet dzieci do wieku 12 mogą właściwie jeść to, co chcą, natomiast później, jeżeli
Whether it is a boy or
są
girl.
przemiany hormonalne,
After
to
12,
to zaczyna się
in Ayurveda, it is
problemy.
considered the hormonal changes occurs in the body for every kid.
Roku mama, nie wtrącaj się.
Później McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So these are all the things about the dinacharya when you want to talk about this is how you have to, and as much when you are eating, always you have to eat only 80% of your stomach. if you are a healthy person. If you feel unhealthy, you have to reduce to 70 or 60%.
Jeżeli jesteśmy osobami zdrowymi, powinniśmy jakby wypełniać swój żołądek maksymalnie do 80% tego, co możemy zjeść, a jeżeli nie jesteśmy zbyt zdrowi, to maksymalnie 70 albo 60.
How to measure it?
It is as simple. Your stomach should not feel any heaviness.
Czy
The
żołądek nie
moment
powinien...
it starts to feel heavy, that means you have to stop it.
Tak, czyli w momencie, jeżeli czujemy ciężkość na żołądku, powinniśmy natychmiast przestać jeść.
100%.
So that is one thing. So another about the food, yes, that's it. And you have to know about in India there is something like, okay, you in the dinacharya they say as applying the mascara to the eyes and everything for the eyesight and everything, but here I don't think you will get all those things because it is made from a natural lead. Okay, suruma, we call it as suruma. Okay, suruma is made lead. It is a lead, okay, which is abundant, which is available in the nature, and they bring it and they rub it and they apply all those things in olden days, but today nobody is applying. Or else there is another flower which they bring and they make the mascara with that, and then they apply those for the eyes. But today those traditions are gone. No one is using anymore all those things. Now everybody is using the same chemical. Okay. So these are all the things in dinacharya, I would say, like which you can follow here.
And in the evening?
The same as, nothing to change. The exercises are only once a day, it's enough, not twice or thrice. Some people they used to do. You should not do like that. If you are doing the exercises, and yes, while doing the exercises, according to the Ayurveda, the rule is like this: the first drop of the sweat when it comes, you have to stop it.
Wow.
Yes.
So at the beginning.
Yes. That is the capacity of the exercises for our body.
Tak, ogólnie
So
taka jest
anything
takie
about
założenie.
that,
But it depends
anything
on the
about-
climate condition, because
Yes.
if it's hot,
yes, it will come fast.
it
So
withdraws even without
yes,
exercises.
when the sweat starts to flow, that means your pitta is starting to increase more and more.
Okay. And what, we shouldn't wait until the kapha is going up, or?
It never goes. First the pitta only it goes up, and then it cools down everything,
Oh.
and the kapha, everything it will be down. Yeah, and yes, the pichu. Pichu is a treatment for the people who has lost the hair with some infection.
To, czyli to jest, powiedzmy, treatment dla osób, które straciły włosy.
No, that is
infection.
shirovasti, okay. This is pichu. Pichu is they dip in a medicated oil, a small clothes, and they put like patch where it is gone. So that is a third kind of a treatment, and the fourth kind of shirovasti. Shirovasti is done for the arthritis patients only, not for anybody else.
And we can do it only in India.
No, you can do it even here. If you have the oil and everything, you can do it here, shirovasti. It is not only thing is you have to have the access to the oils.
Jezu, ja to miałam to strasznie. To jest straszne, ten turban. Oh, I had bad blood pressure like it wasn't nice.
It depends on what they used. What kind of oil they have used. If they check your pulse, and according to your pulse, if they use, you feel much better.
But for me this turban was
Ah,
awful.
It was maybe
Because it was
too
hard,
tight.
Too tight.
Yeah, that they should know how much to tighten.
Very-
So those are all the Thanks. And any more questions there was?
Yes, we have, mam jeszcze jakieś pytania, bo ja tam mam tą listę, ale masz jeszcze coś? Będziemy...
Hmm?
So I wanted to ask you about sauna, how we should use sauna,
Steam
how,
bath.
Yeah, I know.
yes, so is it even part of Ayurveda work or not?
In Ayurveda, yes, there is a steam only for the patients normally. So what Aditya is having, normally what we do is there are herbs, there are plants. We bring those plants and we boil it and we use those water and we make the persons to sit naked in that, and so that
In the
steam
wa-
comes, not in the
No,
water.
sitting,
On the
you
chair.
used to
On the chair we make you to sit, and this will be steaming and that water has to go. So that is only in case of diseases. But the sauna, just sitting in a hot temperature, I wouldn't suggest for a normal person, but if you are sick, for example, some kind of a fever or anything which is not living or anything, at that time you can use those 1 or 2 times, not more than that, to reduce the fever. Other than that, you
Czyli
should not.
ogólnie, jeszcze może przetłumaczę, ogólnie używają sauny tylko przy zabiegach medycznych. Mają tak zwaną saunę parową, gdzie się siada na krzesełku i wodę się odparowuje razem z odpowiednimi ziołami, w zależności od choroby, na którą która jakiejś osobie dolega. Natomiast tak powiedzmy normalnie nie używają sauny, nie ma jakichś przeciwwskazań, ale oni powiedzmy jakby zalecają używanie sauny tylko w przypadku, jeżeli ma się jakąś na przykład chorobę, na przykład gorączkę. I to nie więcej niż raz, 2 razy.
Normally, if you have inflammation too much, that is when normally it is done.
Jeżeli ktoś ma jakieś zapalenie, można użyć sauny.
Because to take out those inflammation through your hair pores, okay? So those are not been followed anymore. It has been differently used, okay? So in lot of exercises, when you have, if you want to reduce your weight and everything, it is nothing but it evaporates all the water contents in your body. But on the second day, it will regain 2 times more.
Tego ludzie czasami używają sauny, żeby zgubić powiedzmy wagę, ale to jest nic innego jak jakby odwodnienie organizmu. Natomiast no, automatycznie w następnych dniach, czy już następnego dnia ta waga wraca.
So that is why in Ayurveda we use the plants, so that it never accumulates again the inflammation. So there are herbs.
Dlatego w Ajurwedzie używają ziół, aby nie akumulować już na przykład stanów zapalnych w organizmie.
No, a sauna taka w naszym rozumieniu powiedzmy, czy sauna mokra, czy sauna sucha? Gdzie
And the
wchodzimy w
sauna
całość?
stanu like from Finland sauna, this is good
That
or
is
not?
totally different. That is cryogenic, cryo, yes, you are talking about.
No,
That,
no, we have sometimes this is
Hot water.
dry sauna or damp or wet sauna. You know what is? Maybe you don't even don't know.
No, I doesn't know. Normally, we do Shvedana, that is with the wet, normally. The dry one, normally we never use. In the dry one, normally if at all, if you are doing, it is just taking out your water. That is why it makes you to sweat very much. So,
Okay.
but that is not always good because you get dehydration with that.
You have natural sauna.
In your climate.
I don't think so.
Yes, you have, because you are always
you
wet.
know, we have almost, you have to finished almost.
Yeah.
Maybe the last question, maybe,
What is
jeśli ty masz coś jeszcze, ale about stress.
Stress.
Um,
I told stress
how
is
to work with stress.
how to work with stress. The stress working is
What to do?
always control your vata.
Control and better.
So 99% it is the vata. Okay. So if you want to work out with the stress is about controlling of your vata, whether it is less or more. So you have to check yourself which is that. So if it is less, you have to increase little bit. If it is more, you have to decrease it.
Czyli przy stresie
Decreasing is
powinniśmy
when you
kontrolować
eat
watę.
when you eat something sweet, sour and salty, automatically you will come to know. Okay, if you want to decrease, that will decrease. Then you feel better. Or if you eat any spicy, astringent or bitter thing, it will increase it. So if in the decrease, if it is not taking, then you try with the decrease, increase.
To się uwalniają tej godziny.
So you can have it according to when you feel like normal. Until that you can have those.
And do we have any other possibilities to work out stress without the eating?
Without eating, yes, there are treatments and everything. It needs a special kind of oil and everything. So we have to use for the Shirodhara normally. But that is only if they have some kind of a swelling in the body only. We have to use, or else no. Normally the food is, the best thing is leave the food. It will reduce automatically.
Leave, not eat.
Not eat, leave the food.
O.
Normally, for example, you get some fever. Normally, as one of your question is, how to cope with the autumn, because autumn is coming. So when you get diseased, let us say you are starting with a viral fever or something, you leave everything except hot water. You just keep on drinking hot water until you feel hunger. So that will reduce immediately your diseases.
If you have fever, you don't eat.
I never eat. Only I drink on that day.
People don't eat if they have fever.
Until I get my hunger back, I never touch anything. It will be maximum one day.
You eat one day.
I never
No,
eat anything.
he wait even. Czeka nawet jeden dzień do czasu, jeżeli ma jakieś problemy zdrowotne, przestaje jeść, tylko pije gorącą wodę, aż do czasu, kiedy wróci mu apetyt, tak? I to jest maksymalnie, się pojawia po jednym dniu, czyli 24 godziny czasami. Nic nie je.
The people suffer with the cold like 7 days, 10 days, 20 days, like that. To take out the cold one day, if you fast it, that will go off.
No, dlatego
But you have to do it right in the beginning.
możemy zredukować przeziębienie nawet w jeden dzień, tak? Jeżeli przestaniemy jeść i poczekamy. Tak,
A nie rosołek zabawcie.
tak. No właśnie.
Ja
No.
rosoły gotuję.
But you people forgot all those things, that's it. You have to follow your grandma's recipes and everything.
Jak jesteśmy przeziębieni, to przestać jeść.
Yes.
Because all the people say that we should eat something, some soup.
No. Normally, something watery has to go. That's it. No, not even any food. Until you feel hunger, you should not eat any food.
Because food helps the disease to grow, yeah?
Yes. As the food grows, the virus grows, bacteria grows more and more.
No tak. Bo jedzenie jest jakby pożywką dla bakterii i powoduje wzrost problemu.
Yeah, but the cold is, let's say, quite easy illness. But if it's like influenza or something more serious,
That is,
we don't eat, we get.
yes, but that has to be tested. Actually, always remember one thing. You check only one day. In one day, the fever never gone. Immediately, you have to consult the doctor. And you are not waiting for anything more.
Really?
Yes.
With the fever?
Yes.
Our doctors?
Any doctors, it never matters.
Book
The problem has to be solved.
tickets to
It never
India.
matters.
Antibiotic.
Look, for me, I know how to clear my things, so I never consult any doctor. But that never means that in the world every doctors are wrong. No, there are doctors who can clear lot of things. Only thing is you try to learn your bodies first. When you learn your bodies, it is much easier.
Czyli po jednym dniu gorączki powinieneś iść do lekarza. Jeżeli
Yes, after one day of fever, yes, you should
nie minęło,
consult the doctor.
mimo że leżał 4 dni z tą wysoką gorączką.
One day of temperature by leaving the food.
Jeden dzień
For
gorączki, ale
example,
bez jedzenia.
during the COVID, normally when I leave one day of food, my fever goes. During the COVID, I got COVID. First day, I never ate anything, and for the second day, I am seeing it is much more higher fever. So, and on the second day, I started to lose the smell. Immediately, I came to know what it is. So I was having the herbal pill. I just took it. On the third day, the fever is not there.
So you didn't eat for the second day?
No. Because I was knowing what that fever is, because at that time it was COVID spreading everywhere.
And you had the herbal for COVID?
Yes,
Mm.
I took.
From India.
From India.
We had from China. Każdy może jeszcze jakieś pytanie może?
Znaczy ja tylko chciałam zapytać, jak to jest z tą panchakarmą, taka czysta ciekawość, no bo ona de facto istnieje w sanskrycie jako pojęcie. I kiedy wobec tego się ją stosuje? Jeżeli no tutaj mówimy, że no to nie jest nic dobrego dla nas ta panchakarma, tak?
This is a question about panchakarma
Yes.
because it exists in Sanskrit and why and when we are going to use it.
It is used
What
only in the
helps?
chronic conditions,
Czy ostatecznie?
not for a normal conditions.
Chroniczne problemy.
For example, rheumatism,
A,
arthritis, what you say, multiple sclerosis, like that, higher diseases. We have to use all those things to bring back the strength. That is when we do, not before that. No, we never recommend those.
And why?
Because it changes a lot of things. We are pressurizing something. For example, arthritis patient, normally they will be having constipation. So if they have a constipation for longer time, so that is when we give for a virechana some medicines. Okay, that too on a limited amount we give, 1 or 2 days, that's it, to correct those. And when the force is corrected, we stop it. That is how the panchakarma is used. Not like, okay, I want to do panchakarma today.
Czyli panchakarma jest tylko w takich przypadkach trudnych,
Because you can see,
przy chorobach, które są powiedzmy trudne do wyleczenia, przewlekłe. Na przykład jeżeli ktoś ma powiedzmy zatwardzenie, no to używają tego panchakarmy tylko zaparcia. No,
yeah.
do usunięcia tego i w momencie, jeżeli to przestają, to jest panchakarma.
So
Ustali.
you can imagine a person who is having a constipation and then he empties everything. So that is called forcing. So when you force multiple times, if you are doing that, you tend to have certain diseases. You should not force unnecessarily unless you need it.
Czy ja powiem tak od siebie, bo jeszcze, bo to jest ciekawe, ja raz do roku robię panchakarmę i ja naprawdę czuję się lepiej. Co więcej, jak tak wiele osób mnie obserwuje, jakby mi się zatrzymywał w ogóle upływ czasu, nie? Że to ciało się tak nie starzeje, nie mówi, że komórki się odnawiają, więc jakby ja po sobie myślę, że to, nie wiem, no na razie nie obserwuję, żeby miałoby tego skutki uboczne.
She has a feeling that he is doing every year one panchakarma, is feeling much better after that. Even with the age, she's feeling, how to
Yes.
say, like younger, and he doesn't feel anything wrong, yes, about that.
Yes, that is if the body has a strength, yes, until that it sustains. After that, certain levels, the body loses the strength.
To jeżeli organizm jest na to przygotowany i się dobrze czuje, no to
Always-
niczego nie widać. Natomiast jeżeli będzie jakiś, powiedzmy, problem z organizmem, no to można narobić sobie problemu.
Always remember, medicine is a medicine. Whether you take English Western medicine or Ayurveda, everything is same. If you use it, for example, you have a headache, you took some pill today and headache is gone. Still, okay, tomorrow I should not get headache, and you keep on taking the tablet. Is it healthy? It will destroy your kidney and everything. In the same manner, the herbal
If I
medicine.
take it only once, then it won't damage my kidney, yes?
No,
But if I do it every day,
multiple
and
times.
for the
To dlatego mówię o dwóch
panchakarma,
tygodniach.
it's for the certain time, not every day I do it.
Yes, but
But it's
what
only
is necessary?
every year.
What is necessary for your body? Normally, we never give 5 things.
Yes, of course, not
Either 1 or 2.
yeah.
That's it.
And for me, and there I
Yes.
came, I go there. We do two or one
Yes.
things.
So
It's not five.
yes. So that is that never that is what we call as what is necessary we have to do. That's it.
Yes, exactly.
Not like okay, you go.
If the real doctor make it, then they know what I need.
Yes.
What
Yes.
every person need, and they
Yes.
don't do it everything for everyone.
Yes. That is what I am saying. So if the person knows what he is doing, he knows not to do all the five.
Yeah.
But in most of the cases, at least they are doing three.